What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of 101 Sports and Cards Sports Card episode. As always, I'm Nathan Holloway, and with me, Jared Trish.
What's up? So we're going to go straight into releases, because I don't think we have any pickups. So, releases, we got 2023 Panini Contender's Optic Football. Go AR chasing. 2024 Pro Set Metal Football. Probably the best product out this week. And then 2024 Topps Chrome Star Wars. The one I'm kind of most excited for.
They've been loaded. The Darth Vader Superfractor auto was already pulled, though.
Yeah.
Apparently, even like the mega boxes
Oh, they're making
from
megas?
GameStop, apparently you guaranteed auto in them. That's what I've seen.
I might have to go look for those.
They're loaded.
Just GameStop? Or is
I think it's GameStop only. I think it was GameStop exclusive. That's what I saw. I could be wrong. And I was thinking that maybe they weren't megas, but they'd have to be unless GameStop's carrying hobby box. Which, knowing GameStop, who knows? They take PSA cards now.
Yeah. So,
hey, they have to do something because they're not going to be a store in like 2 years.
So, the Fanatics Fest kind of stuff that's going to be there that's came out. And we're going to go through what is going to be at Fanatics Fest.
Not me.
Yes. 300 plus dealers.
So it's basically like a mini Nash.
Historic collections, and it has the Ellie and Dominguez 101 Superfactor autos. Looks like the same guy has both of them. Exclusive product. Massive trade nights, apparently. Epic box breaks, and it has these three weirdos I don't like. It's the blood breaks. I don't like them. Top grading companies, which in the picture has CGC and PSA, because Beckett sucks and doesn't even belong in it. And celebrity appearances, which we know the celebrities is stacked in this thing. And then export panels, and they have Gary V, but I think they have more. This is basically a Comic-Con for sports cards, because Comic-Con is like vendors, and then it has previews and everything of like comic books coming out and everything like that. And you know, you get guest appearances like Robert Downey Jr. was at the last Comic-Con, and they have a bunch of the people for like, they usually get like Walking Dead when that was pretty big when it came out. Like a couple years ago, they had a whole Walking Dead cast. This is kind of what this is like. It seems to me it's giant Comic-Con, but for sports cards where you can go buy cards and then meet your favorite people. So it seems like to me. It's going to be very expensive. So I will probably not go, ever. Maybe, if we can get in for free, because Media Pass, hit us up.
Michael Rubin doesn't want me to go.
That's probably true with what you say about if he listens, which I know he doesn't.
He should. If he listened, he'd change a bunch of shit.
Yeah, listen to your customers. There was a big sale on a Jordan Love Continuous Optic Superfactor, or the gold vinyl. Went for $27,000. So, it seems like he's probably the most expensive QB in that class now. Or starting to creep up as one of the
Because
best.
he's the best quarterback in that class. He's going to go down as one of the best quarterbacks ever.
I'm not gonna say ever. So, in the Topps Chrome Tennis, there's new legends been added. Venus Williams has autos. Andy Murray and John McEnroe have autos in it now. So, and then I guess
Does Casper Rudd have autos?
I don't probably unless he has like exclusive deals.
I want a Casper Rudd auto.
Yeah. So probably the biggest piece of news that's just kind of taken over the whole freaking sports card thing is the triple auto of Steph, LeBron, and Kevin Durant 101 auto. It's sick. It's an awesome card. It's definitely gonna be one of the better cards ever made. It is only one. Did you buy any of those Topps Now cards? I didn't either. I know I'm not gonna get it, and
I wasn't spending $11.99 on a Topps Now.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely cool, but I don't think it's gonna. You're only chasing the auto and the parallels of it, and honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of two of the players on it. I don't like Steph. Like I really don't like Steph. I'm okay with KD and I like LeBron, but I'm not a basketball guy, so I'll pass on that. But I don't know if you saw this, but there is a bounty, and I don't think it's going to get redeemed.
No.
Jeff Wilson from SportsCon Investor announces a $100,000 bounty with a Cards HQ VIP experience for the triple auto. Now, a lot of people are giving him like a bunch of crap. Hey, he shot his shot. The only thing this does is it makes the floor of the card $100,000 now. Do I think it's going to sell for more? Yes. How much do you think this goes for?
It's going to be the most expensive basketball card of all time.
Of all time?
Yes.
I don't think it'll be of all time. I think it'll be $450,000. $500,000 around that range. I don't know if I can see this because, yes, it's a Team USA card. It's probably the only last one that all three of them are ever going to be on. But you have
it's the only one that they will ever be on.
No, unless they make a triple auto in Topps basketball. Because they do have the lights for all three of them.
I just want to know how this bounty is this much.
Yeah.
But there was another bounty set by Blaze on the Victor Wembanyama Superfractor Auto from Topps Chrome Basketball that nobody wants because it's ugly and it's $1 million.
Yeah.
I would much rather have that.
Yeah.
Because it's 3 of the all-time greats. Now, Victor's going to be great if he continues, but it's unlicensed.
Yeah. I would much rather have his Metropolitans one from Bowman Chrome U. Because that's actually licensed. Even though it's not sports or a college or anything. But I think it's better than him going like this. I'm doing his pose. He's like, and I'm not going to buy it. And all you people that do buy it, you're stupid. I'm sorry. If you're one of those people that doesn't buy Panini Baseball because it's non-licensed, but you go and buy this, you're just funny to me.
I already said this last week.
Yeah. So there was a collation issue with Topps Chrome monster boxes. So with the X Fractals in the boxes, I've noticed this, and every now and then it kind of breaks the spell, but it's either you get like all rookies in your X Fractals or you get none. It's like a collation one. Every now and then you will get a rookie. If you get the all veteran ones, you do get maybe a rookie. And I got a Judge and an Otani X Fractal and an LA X Fractal out of the ones I've opened. So I was pretty successful with them, and I've gotten good pulls. The Monster Boxes is the best format. It's the best format compared to everything else, especially if you can get them for 65 from Target or GameStop. Definitely GameStop, because if you have points and you're a pro member, you get it cheaper. So I also don't think a lot of people's going to GameStop to get these. I mean, I went there and they didn't have them out, but I asked the guy at the front, I'm like, do you have the Monster Boxes these? He looked them up and he said, yeah, I do actually. I don't have them out. He had 2 of them and I bought them both. So,
I probably won't buy any.
I'm done. I opened 5 of them. I'm done.
I was done after Hobby.
So, I'm done with probably Topps Chrome this year for this base Topps Chrome, and then Topps Chrome Update might be a different story. Because, I got to chase that the MLB debut patch if it's in there. And I guess Paul Skeens would be a good prize.
Update's just going to be better.
Yeah.
Because it's going to have all of them.
Yeah.
Although you can get Merrill, Churio, and Holiday.
Yeah. It's just going to be loaded. Let's just say that.
It's also going to be stupidly expensive.
Yeah. But if it drops down in price, like...
It won't.
Yeah, it's true. And then Select Football Retail. I was going to buy some of it if I could ever find it, because, they put it out months only before Hobby again. I do not like what they did with Select Retail. Every single parallel and every single kind of prism is a die cut. Everything is a die cut besides space cards. I don't like it. I will probably not buy any of it. You can still get one-on-ones and stuff. Yeah. I just don't like die cuts. You can't grade them. I'm positive putting sleeves. And people don't like die cuts, really. So, if I find the Megas, I'll buy the Megas. But that's it. I might buy 1 or 2 Megas. That's it, if you can find them.
I just don't like Select.
I think Select's the best product for retail, because you get a lot of stuff. But, yeah, it's also football, so...
Talking about retail, Target is raising blaster box prices of football and basketball products to $34.99.
Yeah.
So Target will no longer be the cheapest place.
Yeah.
Now, if they keep it that way with everything, then they probably will be.
Yeah.
Because before long, Prism and Optic of each at Walmart's going to be like $50 a blast.
At that point, you just get a hobby box because you're gonna.
At that point, you just don't buy it, and you just quit the hobby. Which there's a lot of people doing that.
Yeah. So, with the Topps Chrome buyback now, there's the obvious ones of Shohei and Judge being the two guys that are going to win the MVP. But there's some dark horses. Which ones do you think will be the dark horses to take flyers on?
For one, Judge is not the AL MVP. I don't care what anybody says. It's Bobby Witt Jr. He is the AL MVP just because he's on a crappier team, in which they're actually good. The Royals should not be good.
I think if Bobby gets them to the playoffs, he should win MVP. But I don't think he's going to because everyone's dead set on Judge right now. Which, Judge is having another immaculate season.
AL, it's Bobby,
and
Judge, and Soto.
Yeah. And then the NL, it's Shohei and Ketel. And Ketel just
Bryce.
Bryce has lost it because of his bad stretch. But if he comes back, he could. But
other than that, it's nobody. You can't say Mookie anymore because he missed 2 months.
Yeah, I would still keep your Mookie stuff because Mookie is known to just ball out the later the season gets. So I think if one of them slip, I think the NL is the most kind of locked up of Shohei unless Shohei gets hurt. But AL, I would definitely buy some base cards of Bobby, which they are going for like $5. But you could probably buy them in bulk. I would even see Gunnell, even though he's fell off a little bit.
Gunner's fell off a lot.
But still, Ketel Marte is probably a good one because no one even knows Ketel Marte hardly. He's one of the best second basemen of all time.
He also won't win it.
He might.
Because the Diamondbacks are trash.
They are 3 games behind the Dodgers.
But they're
in the playoffs right now.
But nobody's talking about it.
Okay.
And they won't talk about it.
That doesn't mean... I still think Ketel has a good chance. And he's cheap. You could probably get his... Freaking people are probably throwing his cards to the kids. You know what? Screw the kids, Like, yeah, let me look through these and take all the buybacks and give them the rest. You know what I mean?
You would do that.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
I'm just kidding.
He's not kidding.
I did do that with Mookie when I was young. I mean, I was a kid when Mookie was a rookie, so people would give me free cards, and I'd only pick out I'd be like, yo, can I see your stack? What did you get? And I'd trade them some other stuff for the Mookie ones because they didn't know who Mookie was, and I got all the Mookies. I think I had like 17 Mookie rookies at one point. Because I love Mookie.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't think they knew that. Actually, they might not have known that. Since all you do is talk about Noelvi.
I love both of them, man. And Tony. Like, those are my 3 dudes. And Brandon Phillips. They're my 4 dudes, man. And then Bobby's 5. My 5 dudes. You know?
You can just keep going on. He has like 50.
I don't have 50. Just Manny, Bo.
Any red that's ever stepped foot
Not
in a
any
red
red.
jersey.
Not any red. Not any red.
Name one red.
Neil Garrett. He's a legend, though, because he fought the whole Pirates roster and won.
Hey, maybe they'll bring him back.
Couldn't get
Imagine
no
the Pirates sign him.
That'd be freaking awesome. Fight his own club. So, yeah, buy back, take some risk. If you're a gambling man, you might be better off to buy those cards than buying blasters looking for the other ones. So, you probably get a bulk of them cheap. Or you can take the time now and get rid of your cards, like Bobby, who has a little bit of value right now, just to get rid of him if you don't think he's going to win, sell it to someone else who thinks he's going to win, and he won't. Or you could sell your buyback cards now, like Shohei's and stuff, because they still have value. They're about $5 to $10 less than what the normal value goes for. If you don't want to take the risk, or you just want the quick money now, which is not a bad option, then yeah, but I'm going to save mine because I do feel like those two are going to win the MVP.
I don't have any.
So now we're going to buy, sell, hold.
No, we're not. Because Panini is in deep trap.
When they not?
So the packs for the national packs. They had the silver, which is trash. The gold, which everybody's been opening the gold backyard breaks, pulled every good card imaginable.
CT scandal.
They pulled I turned them on yesterday, and they pulled the Caitlin Clark 1-of-1 auto. Then they pulled another Caitlin Clark 1-of-1 later on. But they also had the white sparkle packs.
Is that one per VIP box?
I have no idea.
I think it's one per VIP box.
Well, they put in Marvin Harrison Jr., who cannot have cards because he's not with MLB. In FLPA, a collector found it. It could be his only rookie card, which makes it probably very expensive.
Yeah.
But Panini could end up getting sued over this.
Yeah.
Just because
they broke.
I don't even get why they'd make it.
Yeah.
I mean, Panini doesn't care because Panini's close to being done anyway.
But the only thing they don't have left is racing. It's not even. It's just NASCAR, and I think that's the only thing they have or going to have. WNBA maybe they might have still, but they're not gonna have NBA.
They'll still make the others.
Yeah, but
just on the license.
License stuff they will have. NASCAR, WNBA,
maybe unless Topps gets that.
Yeah, that's true. And I think those are the only two that they make right now that they have a license for that they won't have because they'll get rid of. Unfortunately, they will not have wrestling. That's the one thing I don't want Topps to have is wrestling, because Topps wrestling, I think Panini has done the best on wrestling. They actually do a really good job with it, and they actually keep it cheap, relatively cheap for.
Except when they screw you out in auto.
Yeah, but hopefully they can send me, a Undertaker auto or something back.
Yeah.
That's alright. I got Alexa Bliss auto, so I'll take it. And hopefully, Alexa, if you're listening to this, sign your card so I can get your auto, please. I know it's a sticker auto, but sign your damn stickers, because I want your auto.
There has only been one Marvin Harrison that has been pulled.
It's a 1-1.
So
I would sell that card if I was that guy.
I would too.
Or you give it back to Panini, but you offer. But you're like, yo, Panini, I want a bunch of stuff for this.
You get more from selling it.
Probably
Panini would be like, yeah, this wasn't even supposed to be in here. We're going to get sued over this. We ain't giving you anything.
I'm like, well, then you have to buy it from my eBay. Sent the golden. Just to get some most eyes. That's what I do. I don't even know if PSA would even grade that. Because I don't even know if it'd be in the database. That'd be interesting. That's an interesting topic. Kudos to that guy.
I just don't get how they screwed up.
Yeah, they have Panini by the balls right now. Like, he owns Panini right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, buy, sell, hold. Junior Kamano just got caught up again.
So the Rays are trash. The Rays are going to be trash for a long time. They really have no good young players besides him.
Carson Williams.
If they ever call him up. But Curtis Meade has not turned out.
Xavier Isaac. Tosh Bradley. He's pretty good too.
Just one pitcher of the month. Yeah. Other than that, name another pitcher who actually stays healthy, so you can't name McClanahan.
Yeah.
Exactly. Their bullpen sucks. They do have a good closer. But they're not a good team, and especially in the AL East when you have the Yankees who are going to spend money all the time. You have the Red Sox who are going to spend money all the time. You have the Orioles who are just the best young team in baseball, and they just continue to find players that all look the same. They're breeding them. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something. And then the Blue Jays, if they could actually figure it out, maybe trade Bo, because Vlad ain't the problem now.
Yeah.
Vlad's been on fire. They need to find a lot of stuff out. So, sell, common era. I honestly don't think he's as good as everybody thinks. Anyway, but I'd sell.
I'm going to say hold. He is really cheap for what he is. He's got really good potential. the Rays are being very careful with him because he's very young and he's raw. He doesn't have a lot of playing time, but he's a great ball player. I think him and Carson Williams and Xavier Isaac are gonna be the future of this team.
And Christopher Morel batting 100.
Hey man, he hits like 30 bombs. But yeah, I'm holding Junior stuff. I think he's still gonna be very good. And then we got the guy who got hurt in the preseason for my Vikings. When he gets cards, don't buy the score stuff that's coming out now.
You can buy stuff from the national packs because he has autos and everything else.
Yeah, but JJ McCarthy.
I'd buy JJ. This is actually one of the best things that could happen. It's never good to get injured, never good to tear your meniscus, but he's gonna have a year to learn the offense even more. He's going to be able to watch Sam Darnold. He's going to still be able to be at practices, stuff like that, and just not be able to participate, clearly.
You got in a wheelchair. Yo, JJ!
But he's a good player. The Vikings have a good enough team around him. The only bad thing is that they're in one of the hardest, probably the second hardest division of football, because you have the Packers, the Lions, and the Bears are going to be good, although I hate saying that. But if Caleb Williams continues to play like he did in preseason week 1 and how he's done in practice and the leader that he is, he's not going to be a bust.
What about Roma Dunze?
Very good.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I mean, is he playing good?
Yeah.
Did he play good? Okay.
But JJ's a good quarterback. He needed this because, remember, at Michigan they were a run-first offense. The Vikings aren't that because they don't have a running back. And they've always been a pass-first offense. Especially, I mean, it helped when they had Kirk Cousins. So, yeah. I'd buy. I guarantee you he's going to take a step back. He was already the cheapest of the main QBs just because, I mean, this class has really overshadowed him with Caleb Williams, and everybody's so high on him. Jaden Daniels, who, as you know, I'm very high on, and so is a lot of other people. And then Drake May, who has been playing unbelievable in the preseason. He's also been great in practice, just throwing absolute darts.
So is Milton, though.
He has. He's good. I don't get how he was a 7th round pick. And then also Bo Nix, who played great, and he's gonna beat out
Drew Lock. Is it Drew Lock or is it Wilson? Who's he with?
Zach Wilson. Drew Lock's with the Giants. Oh. He's going to beat out Zach Wilson, which isn't that hard to do. Although the Broncos may not win a game.
Yeah.
So I
did my guy play?
Plus, also, all the autos I've seen of him, he inscribes a smiley face.
That's kind of cool. Let's see how long he does that for, though. Yeah. Did Jordan Travis play?
Probably not.
Oh, he's still coming off.
You realize he broke his leg, right?
Yeah. Okay. He's my guy. He's my dude.
He's not good.
He's good. Okay. We'll find out.
Okay.
It's the one football guy that I'm like dead nuts on. He's my dude. Like JJ, like not JJ McCauley, Jay Jettis. I liked him. I knew he was gonna be good. I mean,
everybody knew he was gonna be good, except for the Eagles whenever they took Jalen Reagor because they're a trash team.
They play for the same team. No, who did Jalen Reagor play for in college?
LSU.
Oh, so they play for the same team. I didn't know that.
Look where he is now. He's been cut 5 times in the last 2 years.
Yeah. JJ McCarthy. I'm gonna say, probably buy. He's gonna be cheap. I mean, everyone buys QBs anymore, so it doesn't matter who it is. They're gonna buy it because it's QB. That's all the football market is. You'd probably buy Sakapoot McGee over there, who's a 50th round pick and signed from, freaking some league over in South Sudan or something. He doesn't probably buy his cards. He could be a backup. He might play 2 games. So you just buy him. Because you're going to buy every other QB. Just buy him, too.
So you're not buying him because you don't think he's going to be good?
I'm not buying football. Football sucks. The football market's dumb. It's all QBs. They could be the worst QB, and he sells better than the best wide receiver in the class. So stupid. Sorry, I just don't like football market in this sports card hobby. I just don't. That's why I don't buy it. I don't open it, and I don't sell it. Because everyone's like, oh, I only pay 80% on the QBs because that's the only ones that go for anything. I'll pay like 60% for your Jamil Gibbs because he's probably going to be horn. So I don't do football, I do baseball.
Baseball's the same way.
That's every card market now. I only buy 80% because I got to make, you got to leave me some room. I don't got to leave you shit. Sorry. So.
Okay.
We'll go with another football. Yay. CeeDee Lamb.
Hold CeeDee. He's relatively expensive for a wide receiver. Also, who knows if he's going to play, because Jerry Jones is down there being a clown that he is, because he's a terrible owner. Hey, but yet they became the first franchise past $10 billion of worth, but he can't pay his damn players. It's amazing. CeeDee might not play this year. Either way, you better hope that he's on a different team next year, because Dak for sure ain't going to be there, and I don't know who their backup's going to be. It's either going to be Trey Lance, who looked absolutely terrible in the preseason, and which was hard to do. He wasn't even the best quarterback out there, because Stetson Bennett threw 4 interceptions, and he still looked better than Trey Lance, and that's sad, because I love Trey Lance. I loved him when he was in college. I loved him. I love the 49ers moving up to get him. Other than that, it's either him, who he's also a free agent after the year, and right now he doesn't look like he's going to be signed by anybody. Maybe the Canadian Football League or the USFL, or UFL now, whatever the hell that shitty, whatever the hell you want to call it is, because it for sure ain't a football league. It's not even going to be around because they're getting sued anyway. And then I don't even know what their other guy is. I don't know. They don't have a quarterback after this year. They're not going to. Jerry Jones is too stuck up his own butt to actually do anything. Probably because he's, this is the 5,000th year he's been alive. Dude was alive when Jesus was here. I mean, damn, the Cowboys are just they're screwed after this year, and you better hope that if you're, I'd say hold just in case he plays. Once he steps on that field this year, you sell. Because in the future, he's not going to be good. He's the only good player on the Cowboys offense besides Dak, which isn't hard to do because, their third best offensive player is Ezekiel Elliott, and the dude is out of shape, and he's like 30 years old. Dude was getting tired running one practice drill. So the Cowboys are very, as you'll know in a few weeks, I'm picking the Cowboys to not even make the playoffs. But their future is terrible, so hold him until he steps on the field, if he steps on the field. If he doesn't, pray he gets traded, and then sell immediately. He is the second best wide receiver in the league right now. He had one of the best wide receiver seasons last year in NFL history. He had the best in Cowboys history. It was tough to do because they have a guy named Michael Irvin, who's the best player in Cowboys history. Debate a wall if you think it's Troy Aikman. He's too busy getting drunk all the time. And he's clearly the second best wide receiver behind Justin Jefferson in the NFL. If he keeps it going, he will be better than Justin. But that's not going to happen because he doesn't have a damn quarterback to throw. Justin doesn't either. He has Sam Darnold. But damn, at least Justin Jefferson got paid. CeeDee can't even get paid. He hasn't shown up to practice, which is fine for him. I wouldn't show up to practice either because he's getting fined, but since he's still on a rookie deal, they don't count. The fines don't count. So I wouldn't show up at all, just like he hasn't done. So hold. As soon as as soon as one toe hits the field, you sell him. Because the Cowboys' future, they're going to be the worst team in the NFC East. The Giants will be better than them, and that's hard to do. I'm done.
I'm going to say sell or hold. Sell and hold, like he's dead. Yeah.
Sell and then hold. You sell them to somebody and be like, hey, I can't ship them. I got to hold them. I got to hold them.
Hold and then sell. You know what I meant. So, I'm sure someone's done it before. These breakers do it. So overrated, underrated. Contenders Optic.
It's overrated because of the price. They're ugly cards, although one of my favorite cards in my collection is one. Not because of the card itself, because of who the autographs are on it. But it's overrated, especially this year. There's no good autos. Besides, if you think Anthony Richardson, I still don't get people buying Anthony Richardson. I don't get it. He played 3 games last year, got hurt, and now they're not teaching him to do anything.
Is
They're
it
going to
true
say
that he's never been over 500 in his career? Because apparently he never was over 500 in high school or college.
I have no idea. Who did he even play for in college? That was a long time ago. He played for Florida. Yeah, Florida's been trashed since Tim Tebow was there. I don't get why everybody's buying Anthony Richardson. I know this has nothing to do, well, it has somewhat to do with this because it's the only auto you're looking for. The next best guy is probably like Puka.
Jamil, maybe.
Oh, he's hurt.
Bijan.
Maybe. If they don't run a 2 running back committee with Tyler Algier, which hopefully they won't because they finally fired their trash-ass head coach. It's overrated. And don't buy Anthony Richardson. Except for mine. I'm going to list that blue optic that I have. I'm going to list it. Buy that. Because I don't want it. Dude sucks. I'll laugh. Not because I wish him to get hurt. I don't wish for anybody to get hurt unless it's Zaza Pachulia and he knows what he did wrong. But I don't wish for anybody to get hurt. But I'll laugh whenever he gets injured week 1 because he still doesn't know how to slide, and they're going to use him as a running back instead of Jonathan Taylor because the Colts are a poverty organization. They have been since before Peyton Manning was there. Why do you think they only won 1 championship with Peyton Manning?
So those who tangent for the day.
2.
Yeah. Contenders Optic is overrated. That's it. It's just overrated. That's all I have.
So I have as well. I hope you enjoyed our little
Fanatics Fest.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening. Hell, go out and buy some white sparkle packs. Try and pull some more Marvin Harrison Jr. You may be rich. On the other hand, Panini's not gonna be because they're gonna get. Thank you guys for listening. Come back here next week. And as always, keep on collecting, except for Anthony Richardson.